Hitman Boxing, what's up? Live stream. Vasyl Lomachenko, Guillermo Rigondeaux. I'm gonna wait till some people start coming into the room. Pull up a couple of articles real quick. Let's see what we got. We live, we live, we live. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux tomorrow on ESPN. Who y'all got winning this fight tomorrow? Excuse me. Who you guys got winning this fight? Rigo or Loma? Tell me why. Who we got joining the chat here? Hit that thumbs up button on the way in, please. It's gonna be a tough fight, man. Those face-offs were serious today. Not to back down at all. So you know it's gonna be a good fight. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good fight. I didn't think it was gonna be that great, but I'm glad we finally got the face-offs. Finally glad we got to see them in person. You know, we see that Loma's the bigger fighter. Well, we knew he was, but we didn't know he was gonna be that much bigger compared to Rigo. So it was cool to see that. You know, but this should be a good fight. Real good fight. Who you guys got winning the fight, man? Loma or Rigo? So let these people trickle in. I know it's a Friday night, but kind of don't feel like making videos tonight. Hey, Justin, what's up, man? I appreciate it. I mean, he could pull it off. I think much closer fight than I originally thought. It was just good to see them, in the same space, finally for that face off they had earlier today. I think both of them weighed under 132. So I don't know. Rigo looks ready. Loma looks focused. They both look focused, man. So I think Rigo understands that in order to beat Lomachenko, he's gonna have to press the action more so than he's done in a lot of his other fights. So we'll see, man. My thing is, like, I feel like Rigo's been making a lot of excuses. Like a lot of excuses. You know. B side for life. What's up, MBT? What's up, man? Hey, MBT, who's the B side here? Well, yeah, I mean Rigo has fought bigger guys, but look, we can't put Lomachenko in that same category of a as a Nonito Donaire, Moises Flores. You know what I'm saying? Some of the exchanges and when he tries to create angles that show. Look, man, Rigo's not gonna win this fight by throwing three punches around. Like Lomachenko's bigger than him, and he's very fast. He's got fast hands, fast feet. He's very athletic. He doesn't hit that hard though. But if he start throwing them combinations though, he's definitely gonna get countered. He's definitely gonna get hit in this fight. Like Loma got hit a lot in his last fight, to be honest. Rigo was done dirty by HBO. You know, excuses, just corporate business. But Loma's the bigger draw. That much is true. Yeah, he's the bigger draw. He's the bigger draw, but he's not even really a big draw. That's the crazy part. Hey, what's going on, Fat Apples? How's it going, man? Fucking Loma and Rigo right now, man, for this fight. Yeah, he's got to up his volume if he's gonna win, man. He ain't gonna just be sitting back trying to counter Lomachenko, man. Somebody's gonna have to be the aggressor here, you know. But when I saw them stand together for the first time, I was like, my God, Rigo looks like a little infant, man, compared to Loma. And Loma's not even a big dude, I mean, y'all right, man. He's faced opponents that have been bigger than him, and he's beat him. But he got the suspect chin though, man. He's been down a few times. So I mean, really, realistically, Lomachenko don't gotta. I mean, Lomachenko's at 130. He's been fighting at 130, man. I think he could drop Rigo, but I would love to see Lomachenko hit the canvas, man. I would love to see that. I want to see a lot of back and forth action in this fight, man. Hopefully, and usually when we get big fights like this, they kind of let us down. For the most part, I feel like they let us down. But this fight, action. I hope it's an action-packed fight. I hope it's back and forth action, and I hope we get some legit scorecards. You know what I'm saying? I hope we don't get ripped off on the scorecards or some funny stuff don't go down. Just a distraction to the real fight of the year: Jeff Horn versus Gary Cochran. Corcoran. Hey, NBT Boxing. You're right. That is going to be fight of the year for 2017. I have to agree with you. I have Loma for two reasons: the size and weight difference. Rigo has been inactive for last year or two in the ring. Um, Rigo fought in 2017, right? Well, it was a one rounder. I think it's going to come down to who's the better counterpuncher and how Rigo's power translated to his current rate. So I know who's going to win. I really don't. I don't know who's going to win either, man. This is a hard fight to pick, but I think Rigo's the better counterpuncher. Talking about Spence, he the only. Hey, Justin, I started to make a video about that yesterday. I was just a little too tired, but I'm gonna definitely drop one tonight for sure. But I like that Terrence Crawford was bringing up Errol Spence because nobody else brings up Errol Spence. Rigo got the reach to make up for the height somewhat. Yeah, his reach is for someone his size, man. He's got them long. I ain't gonna say that about him, but his arms are much longer than Lomachenko's. But Lomachenko is much taller than him. Crawford has Spence number, and that's facts. Hey, B Chain, hey, relax. Well, we gotta see how Crawford looks at 147 first. Let's see how he does against TBE. Jeff Horn. You know Jeff Horn is TBE in the welterweight division, so we got to see how he does against him. Loma stoppage round 10 with a gun to my head. Oh, for real, Fat Apples? Um, man, see, I was thinking that Loma does have the ability to stop Rigo. In fact, in a crazy scenario, Rigo quits. Like he quits in his corner. Like how crazy would that be if Rigo quit? Oh, you know him personally? Hey, I'm glad Terrence Crawford's not ducking Errol Spence. Man, I think that's a great fight. Um, I want to see Terrence Crawford do well at 147. I like the fact that he's calling people out, and of course he doesn't seem to be afraid to drop names. I don't think he's gonna be like trying to like hide behind the top ranked banner. I think he's gonna try to make these fights, man. Honestly, Jeff Horn's wasting his time at 147. Should just move up to heavyweight and take over there. Hey, hey, Jeff Horn could be the first fighter in history to win a belt in every weight division on this earth. You know what I'm saying? He can move up to every weight class. He fight 5 times a year and just keep it moving. Just keep moving up. No mas, no mas. There's a blueprint out there to beat Loma. Yeah, there is a blueprint out there to beat Loma, but Rigo cannot enact that blueprint to beat Loma. As far as like how Salido did, because he's not that type of fighter. Um, Rigo's very conservative with his punches. Keith Runtime don't want no smoke, not even with Jeff Horn. Hey man, I don't know what's up with Keith Thurman, man. Like y'all know I come on here and talk trash about Keith Thurman all the time, but I just don't get why he has no motivation to be great. Yeah, you know what, NBT? If we being serious though, I think that's whack that they're creating a super heavyweight division, man. Because we just gonna get more belts, man. It's stupid. So what if you got to do 300 pounds fighting a dude that's 250, 220? You know what I'm saying? Like who cares? It's the heavyweight division. If Rigo quits, I'm out. Hey, yo, if Rigo quits, man, y'all got to give Loma his props. Yeah, there's really no point in talking about James or Selby. There's no point. They're gonna win. Bob Arum's latest interview with Seconds Out says he wants to do fights with Showtime, and him and Espinosa's bosses are friends. So I'm hopeful. Yeah, I heard. Hey Javier, I heard Bob Arum talking trash about HBO and bigging up ESPN. I thought HBO and ESPN they're not owned by the same. Excuse me, they're not owned by the same entity. I thought they were. I don't know. Clear that up for me if you know what I'm talking about. WBC won. Yeah, yeah. WBC they came out and said they want. Yeah, Mauricio Suleiman, right? Fat Apples. He's the one that mentioned that super heavyweight division, super cruiserweight division. Leave the heavyweight division to his prestige. Yeah, I agree. I agree. MBT. Oh shit! Luis Ortiz fights tonight. I forgot about that old man. Yo, it's 6 o'clock where I'm at. What time does Luis Ortiz fight? What channel is it going to be on too? Is it going to be on Fox Sports or something like that? I'd rather see Rigo get knocked out than quit. You can't judge a boxer's heart, but I can't see Rigo quitting. Hey Gary, I thought the same thing about Nicholas Walters. I never would have thought Nicholas Walters would quit in a fight, but that man quit. Fat Apples is a Wilder fanboy. Hey, Fat Apples is definitely a Wilder fanboy. I'll give Lomachenko his props if he wins. No excuses. I appreciate. Hey, what farts? That's what's up. I'm gonna give whoever wins that fight. I'm gonna give props to, because I don't really have any like fighter. I could care less. I've talked about Wilder and his promotion, and the PBC does a poor job in promoting Wilder. And people be thinking I hate Wilder. I'm just stating facts. He got a trash resume. That's a fact. He ain't beat nobody worth note. That's a fact. I mean, that doesn't take away from the fact that he knocked the dudes out there getting the ring with him, though, is it? It doesn't. It doesn't take anything away. I'm just saying he ain't beat nobody. But Uber drivers. Hey, Justin, guess what? Manny Pacquiao's a fucking liar. If he was at Matchroom USA, Wilder would actually get advertised, paid, and fight top fighters because he would have no choice but to fight those top fighters. Wilder said he wants to fight Ortiz and he wants to fight Povetkin. See if those fights ever get made. Let's see what else we got. I'm just basically responding to y'all comments, man. What time does the Ortiz fight come on, man? Oh, Fox Sports 1. Thanks. My bad. I was like, what is FS1? Yeah, Fox Sports 1. Thanks, man. What time does it come on, though? Chemo. Rigo does deserve more credit, but Loma deserves a lot of credit too. Didn't have to take this fight. Too risky to fight a dude. Not in your weight class. Let's give to this Rigo. Yeah, you're right. hmm But look, I mean, to be honest with you, the fight was offered to Rigo at a catch weight a couple of years ago. He didn't take it because he wanted more money. If we're gonna be honest about it, let's just be honest. So does that really make him the best heavyweight though? If he ain't beating nobody, you know what I'm saying? Man, Daniel Dubois is a killer, man. He's a killer. Yo, once all this smoke clears with Wilder and Joshua, that's when he's gonna make his move, man. Maybe Rigo even saying Loma's at 126. I'm not fighting on my weight class. Yeah, how much is Rigo making? Are either of these guys even making $1 million for this fight? I doubt it. You're only as good as who you fought. Exactly, Fat Apples. And I mean, to say that Wilder is, the best heavyweight, you can't like it's I can't say that he is. I mean, he's got a lot of potential. He looks great. He looks like he could potentially be one of the best heavyweight, but he just doesn't have the resume to prove it. Like you could end your career 70-0, but if you ain't beat nobody, that are you really that good? I mean, I could start boxing right now, and I could just beat up on number grandpas, bus boys. Does that make me the greatest boxer alive? No, it doesn't. Yeah, if Lomo loses, man, this is definitely gonna put a stop to his career because that's 2 losses inside of 20 fights, less than 15 fights with 2 losses. Yo, look, I feel like Rigo's ready. One, because he ain't got no cut, man. When the last time you seen Rigo without a fresh fade? Two, I ain't see his gold teeth today. What's up with that? He ready, man. He's serious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Fat Apples. Damn, why you gotta bring that up for, man? Who you got, Charlo or Triple G? You should know who I'm riding with. You know, I'm riding with Jamal Charlo to beat the living shit out of Triple G old ass. His gold teeth. Yo, Rigo look grimy as hell, man. He look like a gargoyle standing next to Lomachenko. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Charlo stopping Triple G. Man, look, you gotta realize Triple G has a hell of a chin, man. I don't know if he can stop Triple G, but he gonna put some hurting on that boy. Nah, well, hey, look at it though, man. Look, check this out though. Remember the Danny Jacobs? I feel like Danny Jacobs was more effective in hurting Triple G than Canelo was. But is Canelo really that big of a puncher? I don't know. Wilder's own team called him a novice after 30 fights, and he's shouting AJ out after barely 20 fights. Wilder can't sell out 20,000. AJ packs out 100,000 plus every time A side, B side. Hey, no complaints here. I think you're right about that. Who sold a, you sold his gold medals for 10K? Why? Yeah, I don't think anybody's stopping Triple G, man. You gonna have the Margarito gloves to stop him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the Margarito gloves to stop Triple G because he's not finna walk through no cement. Them cement gloves. Damn, that's rough, MBT. So hold up. So did he just sell his gold teeth yesterday? Because I swear I just seen this man with gold teeth at the beginning of the week. Yo, since I'm here, man, yo, finish line, yo, champs, and fuck y'all for waitlisting me for this shit. Rigo should not be struggling financially with his talent. Hey, but you know what? Maybe if Rigo fought more than once a year, he wouldn't be struggling financially, right? But then again, I guess to his credit, nobody really wants to fight him. But I mean, you could always find somebody to fight you, man. There's always some bum out there that want to fight, that want a little payday and a little fame on TV, you know? But I don't know. As far as Rigo Loma's concerned, I think the safe pick is Lomachenko, man. Because if you don't stop Lomachenko, man, them scorecards gonna look a little iffy. Hey, well, Santa Cruz, Frampton, Mares, and Quigg are terrified of Lomachenko or of Rigo. Charlo's overrated. Fat apples. Who are you serious? Yeah, 120. I mean, then he need to fight 4 times a year. He was dubbed by everybody. You know, he was dubbed by everybody. But you're right. I can't say well, I can't say that I'd fight him either if I was at that weight. Because you're not getting paid. And he's a high risk fighter. Man, honestly, man, if 147 and under, you're not making a lot of money. Like you're not getting those big paychecks at 130. I mean, I doubt if Lomachenko's getting paid upwards of $1 million every fight. Bud versus a healthy Killer Brook would have been a great fight. Well, it might have been a great fight for a couple of rounds because them eyes might have popped out of his head. Look, man, y'all need to realize that Bud is like he's an enigma in the sport of boxing. What's up? Hey, I can't. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Emma. I'm a Lily. I know you'd be dropping comments on the videos, and I appreciate you. I'm sorry I was pronouncing your name wrong, but what's up? Man, we bouncing around from weight class to weight class. Charlo gonna put hands on Triple G, but that hey, well, I mean, the thing with Charlo is he's putting himself in a good position to one day get that fight. I mean, he's the mandatory at 160 right now. I know he's got another eliminator he's fighting in, but he should win that fight. Dude, he's fighting is tough though. Frampton, Santa Cruz, always ducking Rigo. Yep, you're right. Hey, but you know what? Scott Quigg did say after he lost to Frampton that he would fight Rigo, but he was kind of backed into a corner as far as fights are concerned. How you not getting paid when Loma's getting his biggest check fighting Rigo? How much is he getting paid? Ian, promoted from the wait list. What's up, Footlocker? Let me see if I got these kicks, man. I don't even really want these. Let me see. Countdowns. Oh, it's almost sure it's confirmed. I guess I'll confirm this reservation. Yep. Oh shit. Oh damn. All right. Give me my shoes. Yep. Okay. Anyway, Rigo looks about 45. Rigo may. Hey, you know Cuban fighters be lying about their age though, but I feel like a lot of Cuban athletes lie about their age in general, especially in baseball. 2 million? That's what's up, man. He'll never see $2 million again if he loses this fight, though. Yo, Demetrius Andrade is an idiot. He should have joined with Al Heyman or somebody, man. I was surprised he didn't try to go out with what's that Eddie Hearn's promotional company. Rigo has a lot of hands in his pocket. You ain't about to whoop him. Yo, that's gonna be a good fight. I think Eubank wins too. Let's see what we got here. Man, thumb the video up if you in here, man. Y'all got me talking about these two midget fighters right now, man. Let's see. I mean, we could always talk about Vasyl Lomachenko. Oh, is this still on? Yo, what time does Luis Ortiz fight? Andrade is lazy. I think he's overrated. Yo, talking about somebody whose career just is just trash right now. Ryokas Gamboa getting them gift decisions. He lost to Sosa, in my opinion. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna go ahead and watch Luis Ortiz knock this dude out in a couple of rounds. He better knock that dude out. I don't even know who he's fighting. Yeah, I mean, Hearn is paying his fighters, man. But I mean, based in the UK, man, there's more money over there. Yo, Anthony Yardy's nice. He's on the come up though, man. I like Anthony Yardy. I haven't done no videos about him though. I think he's nice. He's a killer. He's what, like 13-0, like mostly all knockouts too, right? Jeff Horn is not taking over anything. I mean, I joke when I say he's TBE, but you're entitled to your opinion. Who's Yardy fighting? Isn't he fighting this weekend? Oh, he's fighting tomorrow, right? Yeah, he might kill this dude. I got Yardy beating Bivol too. That's a good fight. I know you're joking, man. Yo, he got gifted that decision. Gambo was a bum. Jeff Horn taking over. I'm telling y'all, first Spence and the Charlo brothers. Man, people must be out kicking it tonight. I ain't doing nothing tonight. That's why I hopped on the live. So make sure you like the video, man. Help with the visit. Let me like the video myself. There we go. Let's see who else in here. Um, then I can't get back to the chat. Then I can't get back to the chat. Here we go. Who is Loma's greatest fight? Man, Ian, I take it you're going for Rigo to win this fight. I mean, he's got bodies on his record, man. Junior, Nicholas Walters, like Nicholas Walters is what sold me on Lomachenko. When I saw what he did to Nicholas Walters, he made Nicholas Walters look like a B level fighter. You know what I'm saying? He made him look like a B level fighter. Damn, I lost the chat again. Josh Kelly taking over 147 in 3 years. Hey man, it's real early, man. Like it's kind of early for that kind of talk. But he looks solid. He's from the UK too, right? Dan Raphael is a fat bison. Fat bison. Y'all are funny, man. Dan Raphael blocking Rigo. Well, you know Dan Raphael is just he's sensitive, man. He's sensitive as hell. Damn, did I get waitlisted on something else, man? Hold up. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I collect sneakers too, so hold up. Oh, it's like next time you ain't getting shit. Man, look, we not finna use that Nicholas Walters ain't fighting a year excuse. What about Gary Russell Jr.? He just got his ass beat. And Loma was coming off a loss after he beat him. Made him look bad. I mean, who was Rigo beat aside from Donaire? Nobody. But then y'all gonna say, oh, well, nobody wants to fight him. Well, it doesn't matter if he hasn't fought nobody. This dude, 40 years old. He like 40 years old. He don't even got 30 fights. Like he wanted to fight Roman Gonzalez. It's not like he wasn't trying to cherry pick Roman Gonzalez the last. Garcia don't want to fight anymore. Him and Thurman making a reality show. Javier, I'd probably watch that reality show of those two guys ducking. Talking about fighting 2 fights in 2 years. Yeah, okay. Gary Russell was at a catch weight. Oh my God. Ian Campbell, I hope to just watch tomorrow. It's not gonna be an easy fight for Rigo. He's been giving excuses for months. He's been crying and whining about not shit not being fair, him not getting paid what he deserves to get paid. He don't even speak English, man. Like, come on. Farmer's fighting a Japanese dude. Yes, he is. And guess what? Guess who got on that fight? Hitman Boxing got Tevin Farmer that fight. And he may not even win that fight. He might not even win that fight and get a belt. Ian Campbell, Lomachenko, hey, Rigo at a catch weight. This was 3 years ago. They were in negotiations. Everything was looking good. But you know what happened? More money. That's when the shit broke down. He's lucky he's getting a middle. I think he might just cash out and get not and get stopped tomorrow. I think Rigo gonna get stopped tomorrow and cash out. He gonna take that $1.2 million or whatever, and he's gonna disappear. I mean, Rigo said he'd move up to 130 though, so that's on him. Man, Loma can't speak no damn English either, man. He ain't got no props for that shit. Yeah, Spence should start calling Keith Thurman Keefy Poo, because that's who he is. Keefy Poo. Keefy Poo, faking injuries. Married in other countries, but he's not even really married. Look, I'm telling you, man, look, Keith Thurman, y'all think I'm playing around. Keith Thurman used to stay in my building, okay? I'm assuming that, since he got money like that, he still got the spot, but he was in my city, sightseeing. I ran into this man in the lobby of my building. This was right after the Sean Porter fight. And I'm like, oh shit, this is Keefy Poo right here. Keefy Poo walked up to me. I'm with my boy. And I'm wearing a suit. We wearing suits. He's like, oh man, where y'all get them suits at? I was like, I'm like, damn, this is Keith Thurman, for real? I didn't even mention nothing about the boxing channel. I don't even see boxers like that. So I'm like, man, I got this from Macy's, man. He was like, Macy's sell suits, and I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, Keith Thurman, you a fucking lame. But he cool though, man. At least he's approachable. Keith Thurman's approachable. He will talk to you. So Tank wants Farmer if he wins. I like Farmer, but he doesn't have the power to keep Tank off him. No, he doesn't have the power to keep Tank off him. That's why he's gonna get knocked out when he fights Tank. But I feel like it's gonna be hard to make that fight because Tevin Farmer signed like a 3 or 5 fight deal with HBO. I don't know who's signing Tevin Farmer to exclusive deals, but apparently HBO did. So denied 124, 126, but agreed to 130. Well, hey, guess what? It takes two parties to sign a contract, right? Both parties signed a contract to fight at 130 pounds. Rehydration clause is at 136, 138. So when both parties sign the contract, they both agree to the terms. Lomachenko's the A side. He picks the gloves. He picks the ring. He picks everything. All right. So I don't want to hear no excuses if Lomachenko wins this fight. No excuses. Funny stuff with the judges, and we've seen some really funny judging as of late. But right. So he agreed to 124 with the rehydration clause. Okay, that was 2, 3 years ago, right? That's what I was alluding to. Loma didn't want to fight at 140. He barely 130. Like, why, why you want him to go to 140 for? You should ask Keithy Pool about his hair conditioner. Hey, you funny, Gary. He didn't want the fight because he wasn't being compensated. Well, he didn't feel like he was being fairly compensated. But what is fair compensation for a guy that barely fights, that's inactive as hell, and throws 3 punches around? Is that man worth upwards of $1 million? Well, he got, well, I guess he made 1 million. He's making 1 million against Loma, but I'm just saying. Gold teeth knocked out. No, Jamie, I'm telling you, someone in the comment section said he sold his gold teeth. So he's not gonna get his gold teeth knocked out. He patted like Oh man, that's funny. I like that. Who's pound for pound? Who's pound for pound? Rigo's pound for pound? Don't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson upset tomorrow night. They fast tracking him. Who's he fighting tomorrow? Yes. 3 punches around. Do you want me to say 5 punches around? Is that better? Talk about sitting in the pocket waiting for your opponent to come forward all night. But he's not going to be able to fight like that tomorrow. He's going to have to come forward. He's going to have to be the aggressor. He's going to have to bully Lomachenko to win this fight. Yes. Yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who wins the fight, man. I'm leaning towards Lomachenko, but come on, man. Rigo's not like top 5 pound for pound. Hey, what's up, Alexander? Yeah, it's a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. I enjoy watching the face off today. Um, They both look like they're ready, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I hope it's a good fight. Gary, my dude. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, keep watching, man. I try to drop content as consistently as possible, but I appreciate the super chat, man. And man, Salido Bully Loma. You need meat to beat high tech. What are you talking about? Yo, Fat Apples, you are hilarious. You are hilarious, Fat Apples. Listen, y'all, all y'all saying that there's a blueprint out there on how to beat Lomachenko. This might be true, right? But you have to ask yourself: is Rigondeaux going to fight like Salido? Does he fight like that? Does he come forward and throw a million motherfucking punches around? Is he a dirty fighter like that? No. He's gonna have to. If he's going to beat him, it's gonna have to be different. Does he have the skills to beat Loma? Of course. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Yo, no, you know why they didn't let Teddy Atlas call that fight? You know why they didn't let him do that, Harold. And I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Yo, what happened with Freddie Roach? Oh wait, never mind. That don't matter. What has he done to warrant being a pound for pound fighter? Well, who is your top five? I just want to know who your top five is. I want to see where we're going with this. How is Rigo top five? Priceless was good. Was good. Man, okay, so Dark Heart. Rigo doesn't have to fight like Salido. He just needs to target his body early and often. So, you know, that last word you said, often, is not something that's in Rigo's skill set. Throwing lots of punches, often, because he throws a punch every minute. Teddy Atlas is kind of annoying, man. Like when beat Pacquiao, like he was like going crazy. I'm talking to you, Ian. Who's your top? Like who's your top five fighters active right now? I love live streaming, man. That shit's fun. How can I let's see, restore the chat. Make sure you guys like the video when you come in. There we go. Oh, he was crying over Cotto? Over Cotto losing or look, man, Miguel Cotto's washed up anyway, man. And he kisses his son on the lips. So I don't have any respect for Miguel Cotto. No respect for Miguel Cotto. He had a good career and everything, man, but he kind of suspect. Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Who do you got winning the fight? How do you have them winning the fight? Was not Denaire? Wait, was not Denaire a 1 pound for pound? I don't. I'm not. I don't understand. I don't think Rigo will do that. He will wait to catch Lomo. If Lomo eats it, well then Rigo. Yo, it better not be a case of these dudes. And there should have never been pound for pound. Sturman on anybody's top five right now? Is Thurman on anybody's top five? Keith Thurman. You got Rigo winning? Hey, there's no wrong answer here, man. If you got Rigo winning, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. If you got Lomachenko winning, I don't have a problem. It's cool. Tomorrow we'll all get a chance to see this fight. Um, hey, I need an opinion from y'all, man. If y'all been watching my channel for a while, if y'all remember some of my old post-fight videos, I think my fight videos were the best out of anybody on YouTube. You know, the combination of being like super drunk, calling a fight is just it's fun. But I don't feel like this is an occasion to get severely inebriated and then do a post-fight reaction video. What we got here? Well, I hope Rigo understands that he can't win the fight by throwing 5 punches around. Hey Javier, hey, no argument from me there. I don't know what Danny Garcia is doing. He looking like he modeling for Echo right now. You know, no, he's running from everybody's running from Spence at 147, man. That's just the bottom line. Everybody not named Terrence Crawford is running from Errol Spence right now. Hey, what other fights come on tomorrow? We got Terrence Farmer, um, #1 pound for pound on HBO Media Casuals name. Yeah, I think it was HBO that named Daenerys pound for pound #1. So I was just like, what? Daenerys #1? I mean, Keefe Poo is just. I mean, we got to make a whole new video for Keefe Poo. You know, there's just so much to say about that. It's too much. How y'all feel about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence? I know Terrence Crawford was basically he ain't afraid of Errol Spence like everybody else is. Salito's fighting. Salito got like Salito like let me look at his record real quick. He got like 80 losses, bro. Hey, who do you think will win between Salito and Rigondeaux? Rigondeaux might I don't know, man. Salito gonna come in at like 140 fighting Rigo at like 130. Is anybody watching Jean Pascal? Tonight's his last fight, right? I'm not watching his last fight. Someone made a good point about Chocolatito being pound for pound #1 when he's only fighting one weight lower level, but Rigo was asking anyone around those levels. Thurman was cool until he started talking. I'm not ready. Like he's a female in the bathroom. Well, yeah, I mean, so this is what I think happened to Keith Thurman, and I guess I can't really be upset about him for being this way. I understand, but you know me. The nature of my channel is not to be understanding; it's to call people out on their bullshit. And Keith Thurman won the WBA championship, and then he won the WBC championship. So he's accomplished a lot at the welterweight division, some high level opponents, and he's just not hungry anymore. And that's really what it is when it comes to Keith Thurman, man. He's trying to pace himself. And I'm talking like a Keith Thurman fan. He's trying to pace himself. He's trying to get over that injury. Wink, wink. The elbow injury. Wink, wink. Even though he said he'd fight Pacquiao a week before he got the surgery on his elbow, right? Oh damn, I'm going into that mode again. My bad. Shit. Damn, it's supposed to get a little crazy, but okay. Keith Thurman, how he was injured. He's got to have his tune-up fight. Then he can fight Sean Porter, and then he can maybe have a rematch with Danny Garcia. That's what the logical Keith Thurman fan says, right? But him, man, boxing don't think it's like that. I think Keith Thurman's a little afraid of Errol Spence. He don't want to fight Errol Spence because Spence gonna go to the body. He's gonna break his ribs, and he might just stop. And then he's gonna go from saying I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go to I got one loss and I'm about to quit boxing. That remind me of Amir Khan. Hey man, that's that's almost insulting to say that, but possible. Bud by decision over Spence. Bud's gonna get tired of running around the ring for 12 rounds. The ghost. Danny, that's beat. Nobody hold on. Hold on, what you saying, Ron? Um, you're talking about Keith Thurman? Who did he beat for the belts? Oh yeah. Yeah, he beat Danny for the WBC, and then the WBA belt, I believe, was it was vacated when he won it, right? If I'm not mistaken. And it wasn't even the real WBA belt; it was the fake one. He was on some reality TV show in Australia, I believe, and I think he just got kicked off or something. Loma by unanimous decision. Oh, the Canelo Charlo Brother Spence is my top five. So Terrence Crawford, I like that. I don't know. I'm not sure about that Wilder. Cherry Garcia. I can't put Spence in the top five. Like people be putting Errol Spence in a pound for pound list. I'm just like, well, I like Spence and all, but aside from Kell Brook, who's he really putting in a body bag? If I got one loss and I'm still gonna take a year. I like that. I got one loss and I'm still gonna take a year off. I like that. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one, Priceless. I'm gonna have to use that. Hell yeah. I got one loss and I'm still gonna take a year off. Thank you for that comment. That's funny. Welterweight division kind of weak, man. Who's coming up in the welterweight division? Um, we got Josh Kelly. That dude's big, man. He's huge. Pause. But there was some other dude at 147 on the come up, man. For looks at welterweight first before talking about him throwing hands with Spence. Well, he's gonna get his chance to fight the winner of Cochran and TBE. But I mean TBE may not even beat Cochran. We don't even know. But we don't even know who Cochran is. So who put everybody in the body? Are you talking about Wilder? Okay, this is how we gonna do it, Ian. Deontay Wilder put everybody in the body bag. Driver in the body bag. Uber driver in the body bag. He put the bus boy in the body bag. He putting bums in body bags. He putting the Walking Dead zombies in body bags. That's who he fighting though. He ain't fighting nobody. When if he fights Ortiz, and if he beats Ortiz, if he knocks him out, he's getting a lot of credit from Hitman Boxing because that's what I want to see. I want to see him fight Luis Ortiz and knock him out. Spence. Charlie Z beat Wilder after that DQ for hitting him on the floor. Yo, Fat Apples, I really wish that Wilder would have like. You know what? What's funny about that Charlie Z thing with Wilder? Wilder wasn't even landing punches. He was just windmilling them, man. He wasn't even really landing clean. That's the crazy part. Homer Simpson in a body bag. I think Crawford gonna run around the ring for 12 rounds. Spence, because Errol Spence is slow. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, you Dark Heart, you think Wilder's gonna fight Ortiz next? I wonder if Wilder's gonna be at that fight tonight for Ortiz. What else we got? What's going on this weekend? Damn, I got 2 thumbs down. That's how y'all feel. I need to hit that thumbs up button, son. He killed everybody that gave Porter and Thurman hell on his way up. No way less fights. Came up hard and made it look easy. Oh yeah, so like you're talking about like Bundu and we're talking about Kell Brook. Who else did he beat that had a oh man, so 2017, I definitely have to say Klitschko versus Joshua. And of course, Errol Spence versus Kell Brook. And my third best fight of 2017. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think. Damn, what would be my number 3 fight for 2017? There's a lot of good fights. Yeah, Ortiz fights tonight in about an hour on Fox Sports 1. So Klitschko, AJ. I got um Kell Brook, Errol Spence. I enjoyed Triple G, Danny Jacobs. That was a good fight too. Um, I like Canelo Triple G too. I thought that was a good close fight as well. What else? I can't say Mayweather McGregor. Fun fight though. Let's see. What else? What else? Huh? Who's discrediting Spence? I'm just telling it like it is when it comes to Errol Spence. All right, that nigga's slow as hell. That nigga punches be telegraphed, but he still. I mean, every fighter got flaws, man. Every fighter got flaws. I still like Spence, and I still would pick Spence to beat the living shit out of Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman gonna be on his bicycle. Real talk. I mean, but was Jacobs really robbed though? I mean, I was thinking he got robbed, but I feel like he could have did more in that fight. He seemed like he was fighting scary early on. But if you ask me, Jacob's punches affected Triple G a lot more than Canelo's punches affected Triple G. So, hey, Fat Apples, yo, two heavyweights they look great. Um, Fight of the year, man. I thought that was an incredible fight, man. That was day drinking watching that. AB versus the eight. Oh man. Oh, Lubin. I forgot my man's Lubin, man. He got stopped in the first round. He got knocked out. he got his ass beat. I like the Charlo brothers, man. I think they're nice, man. I like how they conduct themselves. Um, they got a mean streak. Andre was ducking them, you know. So I just want them to get some big fights, man. I want one of them to get Cinnamon, man. Cinnamon been running from them for years. Shit, poor Lubin, poor J Rock, because he got rocked in that fight. He wasn't ready. Hey, Lubin a grown ass man, man. I ain't giving him no, we ain't finna do that. We gonna give full credit to Charlo. Errol Spence got some slow ass feet. That nigga slow as hell. I don't know, man. Jacobs and Triple G. I just wish Jacobs would have. He had switched to like southpaw in that fight too, right? I don't know, man. I just wish he had like came out like more so how the middle of the fight was. Like he was landing some hard punches on Triple. He was beating the shit out of Triple G in the middle rounds. He did get dropped, but I mean that was early in the fight. He might have did enough to win. I still feel like Jacobs did a better job than Canelo did. I don't understand how Canelo gonna land clean on Triple G and not even affect him like that. Motherfucker was coming at him like the Terminator and shit. I'm not really messing with Danny Jacobs right now, though, man. Poor everyone that Charlo's fought. Hey, Charlo's a nice man. He did though. He did. Hey, J Rock did. J Rock was supposed to stop him, man. Shea Smith like 41 years old, man. He's supposed to stop him for real. I don't even know how he got that fight with J Rock. J Rock ain't as good as people thought he was. But I bet you, well, I wonder if Kell Brook could beat J Rock. Charlo versus Hurd. I know Charlo wants that fight with Hurd because they feel like he's the weakest champion at, well, I would say Saddam Ali is. But before Saddam Ali won that WBO belt, a lot of people felt that Hurd was the weakest champion at 154. Oh hell no! Hey Ian, I'm not gonna say it's as bad as Danny Garcia's footwork though. Hey, but Spencer beat the living shit out of Danny Garcia though. He would stop Danny. He stopped the shit out of Danny Garcia. Hey Javier, I ain't seen no tapes. No Errol Spence and Floyd Mayweather. Y'all, you seen the tapes? I didn't see the tapes. Jacobs came in like 200 pounds, whereas Triple G looked bigger than Kovalev. Yeah, he did come in huge, and he didn't do the weigh-in, same day weigh-in for the IBF. So he was dropped by Clit, dominant, 10 years. Wilder never. He got up and overcame adversity. Ali is dog food at 154. Yeah, I agree. But luckily, he's got that WBO belt and it's controlled by Top Rank, and them rankings trash. Who's his next opponent? Probably gonna be Liam Smith, Liam, whatever that dude is. Name is dude that Canelo beat. I think it's Liam Smith, but Kell Brook talking about he want that shot at WBO belt. Kell Brook be back in March. Kell Brook be back in March. His eyes is working perfect too. I'm just talking shit at this point, man. Jamal got to get a fight at 60 to solidify it, though. Brooks stops J Rock. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah, Kell Brook probably does stop J Rock. He's a much more polished fighter. Hell yeah, he cuts the ring off. Hey, Ian, hey, he does cut the ring off well. That's like his saving grace, man. Like, he cuts the ring off. That's why I say he beats. Um, he definitely beats Thurman because Thurman's going to be running, but that ring's going to get cut off, and he's not going to have anywhere to run but to them ropes. And you know, Keith Thurman can't fight off them ropes. It's going to take a couple of body shots to drop his ass, and he's going to be earling just like he did against Collazo when he fights Spence. He's going to be throwing up his lunch. That nigga finna be throwing his lunch out when he fights Spence, and he knows it too. That's why you don't want to fight him. Yeah, the only thing with Brook is he's not beating any of the champions. Ali better vacate and go back to 147. I kind of low key agree with you, Dark Heart. I feel like he should go back to 147. He needs to go back to 147 and fight Jesse Vargas to get that win back. Doctor in March. Why y'all hate Kell Brook, man? Y'all hate him more than I do. Kell Brook, Errol Spence Jr. Brook got that eye broke twice. Who's in the room, man? Kell Brook, iRobot built as. Hey, Wilder's TBE, Fat Apples. What you talking about? TBE. I don't know. I'm running out of shit to say. I really kind of want to go back and watch some of these videos from earlier today from the weigh-in, but there ain't really no good content because neither one of them motherfuckers speak English. So it's like I'm not trying to listen to no translator. He was, but he was Ron. But I don't know, man. I felt like he was winning that fight before he stopped Brook, but a lot of people say he wasn't. I don't know. I'm rooting for Brook to take. I'm rooting for Spence to take over the entire division. It's just these dudes don't want to give him a fight. What comment, Ian? I'm not ignoring your comment. I'm just I'm not ignoring anything. What'd you say? Evidence side to side. That's it. Look, we'll see how good his footwork is against Lamont Peterson. Okay, because Lamont Peterson gonna run like a motherfucker. Now, he might try to fight him on the inside. I don't know. You shouldn't try to do that though. You're gonna get hurt bad. You got some chocolate brownies. Troy King, like Troy King ain't even like he don't even he don't even got a deal. So I got Usyk winning. Definitely got Usyk winning. That man's a beast. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Oh, that Ortiz fight about to come on soon. Wait, it's about to come on right now, right? Or is it another hour from now? Oh, it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yo, Ian, you from Philly? Um, I don't know if his eye's still injured, but I haven't seen him like with ego recently. I think he's gonna stop Lamont Peterson for real, bro. He's gonna stop Peterson, and I mean that's a solid win. It's like nobody wants to step up to fight him, so I'll always be like, oh, you always criticize Wilder, but you never criticize um Errol Spence. It's two different situations, man. Look, man, James DeGill not about to lose that fight. He's not about to lose that fight like he lost his teeth. So, man, who you got between Adonis Stevenson and damn, what's that man's name? Why am I drawing a blank on his name? He beat the living shit out of James DeGale, and it was a draw. It was bullshit. Um, Badu Jack. There we go. Badu Jack. Who y'all got between Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson? That's gonna be well. I was gonna say that's gonna be a good fight, but I think Badu Jack can pull it off. But he's kind of chinny though. Southside Jamaica Queens. Vince is basically a welterweight triple G. Chickenson and Jack. Chunky smile after Badu. I like Badu Jack, man. They bogus for. Didn't he get like he had like two draws in a row? He got hella draws on his record. Max, what's up, man? Badu Jack whoop Stevenson. I think so too, man. But if Stevenson laying that left hand on Badu Jack, he going to sleep, man. He got to disarm that. He got to disarm that left hand, man. Because Badu Jack be going down early in fights. Troy King doesn't even. I mean, does he even have any? Damn, up to my shit. Who's older, Rigo or Adonis Stevenson? I would say Rigo's older, even though he's only billed at what 38. I could be wrong, but Adonis Stevenson, he's like 41. Do we really care about Adonis at this point? Well, we care about Adonis Stevenson when he's fighting someone that matters, like Badu Jack. But if he's gonna fight Funfar for a third or fourth time, no one's gonna care about that. Or Sakio Bika for a second time. You know, we don't see that bullshit. We wanted to see him fight later Alvarez, but both of them dudes are idiot. Later Alvarez is a moron for saying that he wants to fight Stevenson, but he keeps taking the step aside money. And Stevenson a bum for giving him step aside money. He probably's giving him well over $2 million in step aside money for the past few years. And then Stevenson want to have a fight in Canada. Of course he does. Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of tired of talking about him already. Yo, real talk. Badu Jack, he's gotten a lot better, man. He's grown a lot as a fighter. I like Badu Jack a lot. I didn't want to give him any credit because he was kind of under Floyd, but he definitely gave James DeGale that work. I mean, how you gonna call that fight a draw? And James DeGale don't got no teeth after the fight. He don't got no teeth after the fight, and you telling me that's a draw? And he had that flash knockdown in like the first or second round. Like, get out of here. That's bullshit. Rigo, Luis Ortiz, or Roberto Duran? Definitely Rigo. He's definitely older than all of them. Fat apples. Broner in negotiation with Danny Garcia. Yeah, I heard about that too, but um, how is it a battle of the fuck ups though? Because I feel like Adrian Broner is the only one that's been fucking up. Yo, James DeGill ain't had no teeth after his fight with Badu Jack, and they call it a draw. You got to be kidding me, man. He didn't have no nerve endings in his mouth. His two front teeth was missing, bro. His two front teeth were missing. That is not a draw. That's a You just got your ass beat and took a L. But I like James DeGale though, man. I was actually picking James DeGale to win that fight. But man, after Badou Jack got knocked down, man, he was giving DeGale that business. And DeGale was on that back foot all night. Rigo is older than Roberto Duran, for sure. That's straight facts. That's straight facts, man. Yeah, they hate Floyd, but I feel like Floyd's influence should allow him to get some judges that are gonna call it down the middle. I mean, damn. Yeah, I was crying. And even if you Google James DeGale, it's that same picture of him smiling with no teeth. And you've been watching for a minute too, I think. If I recall, you've been watching my channel for a while. Yeah, Google James DeGale. That's the first thing that pops up. Oh, Google it right now. James DeGale. It's the first thing that pops up. Go ahead. Google James DeGale. Yeah, he was yeah, Floyd was an amazing boxer, man. It's just yeah, he did a lot of questionable things outside the ring, but I don't, I'm not judging him on the things he did outside the ring. I mean, there's never going to be another Floyd Mayweather. Duran was born in 51, and that means Rigo was born in 49, okay? I'm just joking. I know Rigo's not that old, but he's definitely lying about how old he is right now. Yo, why everybody in Floyd's gym get popped off for doping, man? All the niggas got popped off for some sort of performance enhancing drug. Y'all remember Jay Leon Love? Remember when Jay Leon Love was getting hyped up in 1909 through Han Solo? You crazy. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm picking Badou Jack to beat Adonis Stevenson, but it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably gonna be a draw. Hey, Badou Jack versus Adonis Stevenson gonna end in a draw. I promise you. No, because them niggas failed a fucking drug test. That's why. Jalen Love has shit in the system. Who the fuck else? I don't even know them TMT fighters, man. Them motherfuckers are some bums. What was? Hey, what did Jalen Love? He was fighting at 160, right? Yo, hold on. I gotta look. Hold on. I gotta look at Jalen Love's record real quick. Hold on. Jalen Love. He was supposed to fight. Oh yeah. So hold up. Let me go down to his box rec. Damn. Where's his box rec at? Here we go. I want to check before I say it. Damn. His box rec is. This should take you to another a whole nother. This should take you to a TMT page if you go to his box rec, so you can't see his record. He got one loss. That's it. He lost the. Is that Porky? He lost the Porky. I never saw that fight though. So let me scroll up. Rigo was in that movie Gremlins. Floyd collecting bums and Tank is Broner Jr. To know what he's done. Who's checking for him? I agree. I like Badou Jack. Steroids. I'm talking about Floyd's. Oh, I mean, he did plead guilty to beating the shit out of his girl. So I don't really care though. I don't judge him for smacking his bitch up. I care less. People be sensitive as hell talking about that shit. How about that cruiserweight division, huh, guys? I should have been following that tournament, man, but there's just no appeal. Well, I should say little to no appeal, but I'll probably watch the fights tomorrow. All right, we got about 55 minutes before we get to see a clean Luis Ortiz fight on our television screen, guys. Hitman Boxing, like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We run out of shit to talk about right now. We covered Keefe Poo. We talked about Vasyl Lomachenko. Hey, what do you guys make of and I swear Rigo just complains all the time. But he was trying to say that, hey man, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage? Hey, so I've been drinking let's see. I've been drinking gin lately. So damn, what's my drink called? Oh, I've been drinking gin gimlets lately. Um Gin gimlet with Hendrix, of course. Um what channel? Fox Sports 1, Ron Solo. Everybody, he's fighting on Fox Sports 1. I don't know if a woman claims anything against you. You as a man will not win automatically. That's true. I no disagreement from me here, Ian. That's real talk. Fat apples, what you sipping on, man? I like gin gimlets. I like um I'll do a Manhattan, and of course I'll do Henny and Coke, man. Did I have some vodka over the? No, I didn't. I haven't drank vodka in a while. How you feel about Teddy Atlas being removed from Loma versus Rigo? You know, I thought about it, Javier, and I think it's a good idea because he gets too emotional on television. Way too emotional. Teddy Atlas, yo, Teddy Atlas's rant after the Pacquiao Horn fight was that shit was hilarious. You thought only 84-year-old women drink that? You crazy, bro. Gin is my shit. Tanqueray. I used to mess with Tanqueray. Um, like I said, I do Hennessy. I'll do some Hennessy on the. I don't even add ice to my Hennessy, man. But a little Hennessy, some Douce. Um, I drink whatever. I drink everything but rum, man. I can't mess with rum at all. That's because I had some bad experiences in college, man. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Gin make you sick. Hey, hey, you right, man. I can't mess with rum. Fat apples. Even tell y'all that. You're right. There will never be another Muhammad Ali. That's straight fact, B. You right. Spice rum, like what? You know, mess with what I used to drink when I was in like college. I was drinking what's that shit called? Captain and Coke. I just can't do rum. I just can't do rum, bro. I'm trying to sympathize with you right now, but rum is harsh. Man, I drank some rum one night. I was in the room chilling with this chick, fat ass. I'm drinking the rum. Next thing I know, I wake up and I'm across campus in my room. I don't know what the fuck happened that night. Horn one, Alice was removed because of the true fight fan. Jim makes ugly girls look like Beyonce. Why y'all hating on the gin gimlets, man? It's a strong drink, man. Hey, Ron. Hey, you might be right, but I try to keep my composure. I'm not a violent drunk. I think I just become more funny when I'm drunk. It is, yo. We used to have this thing like about Tanqueray. Like if you never had Tanqueray before and you start drinking that shit, you have a bad night. And every one of my boys that tried gin, specifically Tanqueray for the first time, had a bad night. Real talk. Gin is so good, man. With some like some lime juice. Rum is thank you, Connor. That rum is a killer, man. That shit had me out the game so quick. Yeah, we over here talking about alcohol. What's y'all favorite drinks, man? Drop y'all favorite drinks in the comment section. Let me know if there's something I should try, man. Because I'm always looking for a man. I do the gin gimlet, but I need something I can just be like, yeah, let me get a Hammerstein ball, some shit like that. Let me get a Hammerstein ballroom on the rocks or some shit like that. Drop y'all favorite drinks, man. We be losing people watching now. It's all good though. I don't care. We can talk boxing. We can talk liquor. It's all good. Rum is a killer, son. Hold on, I'm gonna go up. What'd you say? Sailor Jerry's or some shit. I should be out drinking right now, man, but I kind of went hard for the last couple of weekends, man. I'm trying to chill. Alcoholic lemonade, PMSL. I don't know what that is, man. PMSL. Am I missing something? Call my first friend Fade of Tangeray. Be my homie. Man, hey, so hey Ian, what's up with that? One of my staff said she was gonna bring me back some what's that shit called? Mama Wanna? But I had my someone had brought me some Mama Wanna from like the Dominican Republic or whatever, but it was just like a bottle with sticks and shit. So I'm like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this shit? There's no liquid in it. But like apparently you're supposed to pour the rum into it with the sticks and the spices and shit. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Commentary all day. I'm bored as hell. I figure we get on and talk some boxing. Damn, Connor, how old is you, man? You sip at Alizé? That's some old shit. I don't drink Alizé, but bitches do. Hey, Michener's single barrel grown man drink. That sounds very grown man right there. And he's out here drinking Tanqueray. No, 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 no. He's out here drinking Hypnotic. They out here drinking Scissor. Man, I love bourbon and with I love it. Oh, yeah, let's get on ribs and steak too. I'm trying to think if I should make a video tonight, man. I don't know. I just don't feel like making videos tonight, man. It's tomorrow, especially if Lomachenko loses. Oh my God, if he loses, he's getting the business if he loses tomorrow. Yo, Ian, what are you saying yes to? That Mama Juana stuff? You're gonna have to school me on that, man, if that's what you're saying yes to. You telling me I'm gonna be able to smash my girl for 24 consecutive hours off that Mama Juana shit? Man, hit the y'all thumbing down because I like Tangeray. Y'all lame, yo. The I could have sworn that shit is called Mama Juana. It's like Juana. So I had like this little bottle from the Dominican Republic. It had like some. It wasn't. There was no liquid, and it was like sticks or spices or some shit. Benihana Plum Wine and Hennessy. It's called. Better bitch draws melt. No, I'm gonna take notes. Henny Hanna. I'm gonna have to try that, man. I'm gonna have to try that. I write that shit down. Henny Hanna. Oh shit. Henny Hanna. I'm gonna try that shit. Who wins? Loma versus Mikey Garcia. You on this baby boy shit. Who wins? Loma versus Mikey Garcia. Are we talking about Mikey Garcia or are we talking about 135 Mikey Garcia? Which one? Oh, hold up. So what am I, you gotta break it down for me, Ian. What am I boiling first? Oh, girl said she was gonna bring it back to me with the alcohol already in it though, so I guess it don't really matter. But I do still have the one with the sticks in it, the spices, whatever that shit is. So I put the water in there and boil it, and then drain the water, and then add the alcohol. Yeah, I'm getting sick as fuck. 135 Mikey. Okay. Man, part of me wants to say Mikey Garcia wins that fight. Just because he's just so fundamentally sound. He hits hard. But I don't know. Yeah, I think he probably does beat Lomachenko. Not Ryan Garcia or Danny Garcia. Yo, Ron, hey, how does it taste? It's decent though. That that Henny Hot is decent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, kind of. I'm just thinking he's just too big and Loma's not gonna be able to hurt him. And he's just gonna keep coming forward until Loma's out. Drinking is not bad for your health, my friend. Drinking in moderation is good for you, actually. We just talking shit on here, man. Checking my Twitter real quick. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter if you guys got Twitter. It's the same name, Hitman Boxing. Yo, Rigondeaux, this dude is not controlling his Twitter. He don't even speak English. He said about to go to sleep. No lies here. I am so looking forward to tomorrow night. Loma Rigo will be fight to remember. Make sure to watch us live on ESPN or Box Nation. About time, the best fight the best. Okay. Everything he writes on Twitter is in English. What is a Rum Bowers Inn? What is that? Fiddletown. What are these words you're talking? Fiddletown. Is that a drink? Fiddletown. Oh, it's wine. What happened to that short ass middleweight that was gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders? Oh, you talking about that gangbanger? You talking about Kurtzai? Hey, hey, Jamie, man, that nigga's really about that life. Billy Joe ain't want that smoke with him, man. That nigga was really about that life. Yo, he was like a drug kingpin, man. Nigga was a gangbanger for real. That nigga was a gangbanger. Harold, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. No, I'm not Dominican, man. He got Google Translate. He said he got Google Translate. This nigga, this nigga talking in his Android phone because you know he don't got an iPhone. Dom Perignon. Shit, we can get that $10 bottle of Moscato, nigga. Great Goose. That goose get them bitches loose though. Man, look. Yo, I ain't messing with Kurtzside, man. Kurtzside would have killed that nigga for real. Oh shit, y'all got a decision against me. I'm killing everybody in this motherfucking arena, nigga. Everybody. He got put in the prison or something like that, I think so. All right. I'm gonna call it a night. I might drop some I might drop some more videos tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just enjoy talking shit with y'all, man. Um, feel free to comment in the comment section if there's a video you'd like me to make a video on a subject matter, and I will, because I'm running out of ideas, man. What you guys think I should drop the next video about? Maybe I'll do a collab with somebody. You know, there's really only two people I mess with on in boxing, so let me know, guys. Last words. I appreciate. Matter of fact, I appreciate y'all in the comment section, man. I appreciate you guys for listening to my videos, man, and watching my videos. We don't have to agree on everything, but something that helps you out, Goofy. Who was you asking? I can't tell who Ian's talking. That helps you out. I don't know what's going. I don't know if Ian's talking to me or. Hey, Fat Apples, I appreciate you, man. Ian, I appreciate you. Ron Solo, I appreciate you. Not surprised, I appreciate you. Harold, I mess with you. Um, who else in here? Jamie, I mess with you. Kana, shout out to all you guys, because without y'all, I wouldn't be on this shit. They don't have real absinthe out here, though, so that shit will put you in a body bag. All right, guys, I'm out. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the super chat as well. Make sure you tune in. I'm gonna watch that Ortiz fight. I'll drop a post-fight video. We think about Floyd versus Oscar too. I think Oscar De La Hoya needs to stop drinking alcohol and fucking trannies. That's what I think. Hitman boxing. We're gonna leave it at that. And I'm out.